Okay, so let's talk about a feeling I'm pretty sure we all know way too well. It's that feeling that you're constantly running, always busy, but somehow never actually getting ahead. Welcome to the great productivity paradox of our time.
Really think about that for a second. We have more tools, more apps, more tech that's supposed to make us super efficient than any other time in human history. So why does it feel like we're all just spinning our wheels?
And right here, this is the key. This is the big idea we're going to unpack. For years, we've been trying to solve the wrong problem. We've obsessed over time management, trying to cram more stuff into every hour, when the real resource we've completely lost control of, it isn't our schedule, it's our attention.
To really get this, we first have to look at our daily reality, the world we're all trying to function in every single day. Let's call it the distraction loop.
So get this, 500. What is that? Well, that's roughly how many micro-distractions the average person faces in one day. And we're not talking about 500 big interruptions. No. These are the tiny pings, the little buzzes, the constant alerts, each one just pulling at your focus.
And you know exactly who the culprits are, right? It's that constant waterfall of notifications, the never-ending stream of messages, an email inbox that magically refills itself the second you clear it. And maybe the worst one of all, that mindless, endless scroll through a feed you don't even remember opening. All of this frantic activity, it creates an illusion. We fall into a trap that's called fake productivity. It's that feeling of being incredibly busy, like you're working super hard, but then you look back at your day and realize you didn't actually do anything that mattered. You were just occupied.
So what does this actually look like? Oh, you know it. It's sitting through that hour-long meeting that seriously could have been a 2-sentence email. It's spending 30 minutes clearing out a flood of junk emails that add zero value to your life. It's all the busy work that keeps us running in place but doesn't move us 1 inch closer to our real goals.
I love this quote because it's so true. Every single distraction is another browser tab opening up in our mind. We're constantly switching contexts, trying to keep track of everything at once, until our mental RAM is just completely maxed out. And where does all this lead? Well, you've probably guessed it. It leads to the burnout cycle. It's inevitable. Because you're never truly resting and you're never truly focusing, you wake up already drained. You push through the day feeling exhausted, you go to bed with your brain still buzzing, and then you wake up and do it all over again. It's a hamster wheel that is so hard to get off of. But here's the thing. This isn't just a personal failing. It's not like we've all suddenly become worse at focusing. No, there is a systemic reason for this, a much, much bigger force at play.
The real root cause is something called the attention economy. And folks, this is the aha moment. This is the system that our entire digital world is built on. This right here is the fundamental truth we have to get our heads around. The apps, the platforms, the websites we use every day, they're not neutral tools. They have a goal. And that goal is not to help you focus. Their goal is to capture and to hold as much of your attention as they possibly can. And why do they do that? Simple. Because in this economy, your attention is the product being sold. Every minute, every scroll, every single click you give to a platform is a valuable commodity that gets monetized. Your focus is literally their profit.
And the relationship here is undeniable. It's a straight line. The more distracted you are, the more time you spend on these platforms, the more money these companies make. There is a massive financial incentive to keep you unfocused.
So knowing all this, how do we fight back? It's not about working harder inside a broken system. It's about making a fundamental shift in our entire approach. This is the way forward.
You've heard it a million times, right? We're told we just need more willpower, or maybe we just need another productivity app to manage all our other apps. But that's just adding more noise to the noise. It's treating the symptom, not the actual cause.
So the choice we have is actually pretty clear. It's a move away from that grind culture and toward a more intentional way of living. So instead of trying to find more motivation to deal with all the chaos, the real goal is to actively create less noise. Instead of adding more apps, we should be consciously subtracting them.
And look, if everything we've talked about today is hitting home for you, if you feel that constant busyness and that frustrating feeling of being stuck, I just want you to hear this. You are not alone. This is a shared experience, a product of the world that we've all built.
And that leaves us with one final powerful question. The digital world has fundamentally changed how we live and work. The old habits, the old ways of thinking about productivity, they just don't work anymore. The environment has evolved. The only question left is, will you?